Bethesda is known for their incredible games, but as of late, the company has been in the crosshairs after half-baked, uninspired releases. With big titles like Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6 on the way, the hype is building, but can the company recapture the imagination of video game fans across the world? My name is Codiak, and today we look ahead to E3 and the 5 things you can expect from Bethesda. I hate to start off this video with some bad news, but it's critically important. Last year at E3, the team teased the world with short trailers for 2 new games, Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield. It looks like the company may have pulled the trigger on both games a little too early, because a few weeks before E3, we got word that both titles wouldn't make it into Bethesda's presentation. This is a huge letdown for fans, especially after being teased last year. But if a game's not ready, it's not ready. And after the backlash from Fallout 76, you better believe Todd Howard and the team aren't going to make the same mistake twice. At least we hope not. While we suspect Elder Scrolls 6 won't make it into the show, we do believe Elder Scrolls Blades, the free-to-play mobile game, will get some airtime during the Bethesda presser. The company just recently hosted its first town hall, where it took input from fans of the game. While the mobile experience is free to play, a number of fans have complained that the game is too cash grabby and doesn't do a good job balancing the free experience with the paid one. The developers have said they've heard the feedback loud and clear and are working on a major patch that should drop at or around E3. While the game wasn't a critical success, it has been a commercial one, and Bethesda looks to continue building on that platform as long as the gravy train keeps rolling into the station. By the time E3 rolls around, Rage 2 will have been out for about a month, and as with most big games nowadays, Bethesda released their roadmap for new content, which includes additional features throughout the summer and into fall. E3 is the perfect time for Bethesda to showcase the game post-launch and tease some of the big features coming to the game, including the first expansion, Rise of the Ghost, which is set to drop in August. While the first big DLC won't be included for free, there is plenty to sink your teeth into, like a new story, new enemy faction, weapons, abilities, vehicles, and new areas to explore. While the game didn't have gangbuster success, it was, for the most part, well received, and it's no doubt fans are already looking forward to the next big adventure. It seems like 2019 is shaping up to be a bloody year for Bethesda, with games like Doom Eternal and Rage 2 being key to their success. Keeping the trend going is the next installment in the Wolfenstein franchise, Wolfenstein Youngblood, which follows the story of BJ Blazkowicz's 2 daughters. The game debuted last year at E3, but with an expected launch right around the corner, there's no doubt that Wolfenstein Youngblood is going to have a big presence during Bethesda's presser. For the first time ever, Machine Games, who is responsible for the most recent Wolfenstein games, is teaming up with Arcane Studios, the developers behind Dishonored, and putting their combined skills together to create Youngblood. In an exciting change for the series, cooperative play is being introduced. Now, while local split screen isn't on the table, players will be able to team up online and take down Nazis together in a completely new experience. Additionally, Arcane Studios is lending their expertise at level design, and Wolfenstein Youngblood aims to create a more open world with plenty of features jam-packed to keep players engaged. Developed by ID Software, published by Bethesda, Doom has been a huge franchise for over 2 decades. The next iteration of the game, Doom Eternal, has been showcased at a number of events including GDC and QuakeCon 2018. We already know the story takes place right after the events of the first game and split time between Earth, space, and the moons of Mars. Doomslayer is once again the last bastion of defense against the forces of hell, and with some new tools at his disposal, the killing is set to be all too sweet. From everything we've seen so far, the bloody run-and-gun gameplay is still as satisfying as ever, but with more modern games making mobility a key, we've already seen Doom Eternal transform as a title. With E3 2019 right around the corner, we can expect to see a host of features like new weapons, new enemies, new zones, and potentially a release date. While there are no blockbusters at the onset, Bethesda is known for pulling big surprises out of thin air. The team has been relatively tight-lipped about big news ahead of the trade show, and with a couple weeks before E3, we don't expect much to change before the team hits the stage. While Doom, Wolfenstein, and Rage may not capture your attention, there's always a chance that Todd will slip something in that will blow the doors off the crowd, and you better believe we'll be there to cover any surprises. But we want to know what you guys think. It's a weird year for Bethesda, especially without Elder Scrolls and Starfield on the docket, so let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you want to keep the conversation going after the video is over, be sure to join us on Discord, where we'll be talking about all the latest E3 news. My name is Codiak, and from everyone here at the Game Gurus, thanks for watching and play on.